And right about here is where we see the unfortunate gravity of soft displays. Hinge still has me worried. Even though it did survive last year for the most part, it's still rather unnerving to see something that looks so fragile be so strong. Finally, the bin test. And when bent folded shut, there is no budge from the front to the back. No surprise, we would expect that sturdiness from the folded phone and massive spine. But what about when the phone is opened and folded backwards? Even though this Fold 3 is thinner than last year's Fold 2, we still have no catastrophic damage while bending from the back. There was a slight complaint, which made me nervous, but I'm going to be honest, I do kind of agree with them. Each of the previous years this phone's come around and structurally survives, where some other phones do fail catastrophically. May OnePlus rest in peace. If, however, we were to bend the phone in the opposite direction while open, where each and every single one of us expect and almost hope for carnage, there is none. The Samsung Fold 3.4 once again passes my durability test. Dust slams and bends, yet still lives. Yeah, it's a little soft on the inside, but aren't we all? What would happen if we bent the phone while it's closed? The answer is absolutely nothing. With 2 frames, 2 batteries, a hinge, and 3 layers of screen, there is no flex whatsoever, so let's just bend it backwards instead. The Pixel Fold didn't make it. The Motorola Razr Plus also didn't make it, but for some reason, Samsung is over here defying the very laws of physics the rest of us are bound to. The Galaxy Fold 5, yet again, survives my durability test. Finally, the bend test. With the Fold 6 closed, it's obviously a tank. 2 slabs sandwiched on top of each other aren't bending anywhere from the back or the front. Opening the Fold 6 though, and going backwards, shows off a whole lot of flex. But it does lock out without damaging the display or the hinge or the frame. Bending along the crease of the hinge itself, kind of like the iPad, does not yield any catastrophic results. Theoretically, you could bend this phone 100 times a day for nearly 14 years and it'd still be okay. But what about one bend horizontally? There is a concerning amount of flex when bent on the exterior screen, and about an equal amount of flex when bent from the rear panel that has the camera bumps. And if it has this much flexing motion while closed, I can already taste the carnage that's about to unfold when we bend it backwards while it's open. And it's time for the first bend. I'm literally flexing the rear glass panel out of the frame without the glass cracking, without the phone cracking, and without the hinge cracking. Literal black magic. The Fold 7 is still able to fold completely shut and is still 100% operational. With a single bend in the wrong direction, the TriFold becomes the first Samsung ever to kick the bucket during my bend test. With the thin plastic back panels not adding any additional structural support, and the antenna lines splitting the armor aluminum frame,